locked down somewhere in Las Vegas. It's the free-for-all after dark with Shawn Tempesta. Chicago was wonderful. However, at one point I saw a man with his pants down by his knees, and he's bending over, and I'm pretty sure he was trying to do something that every man has tried to do once. Hi, welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Shawn. You got it. Yeah. Pretty sure he was trying to blow himself. Hi, I'm Shawn. Nice to see you. That's a thing. I was trying to say blow himself, but you know, hey, why not start right off the top like that? Welcome to the show. Sorry we've been gone for a bit. Let's go around the horn and say hello to the lovely Kira. Hi, Kira.
Hello.
He was just there. Here, like, okay, let me see if I can. Let's see if I can. Okay.
This is great.
So this is what I see.
God.
Okay? Now, again, no. I don't know. Chicago gets enough crap in the freaking media. They do. Honestly, Chicago, lovely place. I would move there in a second. It's beautiful. That said,
yes,
this is the man. Pants down here. He's like this.
Was he getting close?
I mean, it just depends on what he's working with.
Is that like trying to lick your elbow?
Oh my God. Wow. There it is. My goodness.
Prepared.
Whoa, let's go.
Man, wow. Okay. One.
Wow.
We really have to have like a beer counter for the show, specifically for you.
Yeah.
It's great to see you, sir. Also with us, Cleve the Lamb.
Hello.
Cleve, did you see we are one step closer to having a complete card for our Tournament of Dawn?
Yes, one step closer. I am so excited about that.
Yeah, it's finally getting closer. It's because this man has been the king for, frankly, I mean, and I love him as the king, don't get me wrong, but far too long. He needs a break. Running a kingdom is really difficult. Ask whoever was supposedly in charge of Afghanistan. It's you.
There we go.
How are you?
There we go.
I'm doing well.
Good. That's good.
Was that guy in Chicago looking for his reset button? Is that what?
Oh, he could have been. Yeah, he could have been.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Gosh, I hope he found it. Flew there the entire time with an N95 mask on. N95s, for what it's worth. I understand for people that don't like masks, N95s suck. Those things are freaking impossible. So yeah, I peeled that off as soon as I got off the train. Man, Chicago. Who have you? Okay, I know you've been to Chicago. Anyone else been to Chicago?
I've been twice.
Oh,
I've had a Chicago dog once. It was pretty good.
Yeah, they're good, but you need to go. Like, it really, like, when you go down the freaking river there, it's just like, oh my God, it's such a walkable city. I love it. I'm freaking in love with Chicago. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
the Cubs are sucking again, so I'm sure I can get cheap tickets.
Yes, no, the Cubs have certainly mailed it in. They like, I was looking at a game.
Never been to a Cubs game.
I've been to a Cubs game and you haven't. That's embarrassing.
Nope. My aunt brought me to the door of Wrigley Field and then turned around and was like, nope.
Ken Banch, please tell me you're not going to talk about the situation in Afghanistan tonight. We are not going to talk about the situation in Afghanistan tonight. This is a thing to be able to get your mind off how our foreign policy is. So yeah, we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about Haiti, other than the fact that I hope that all parties involved hopefully are safe. That's all I can say. The Cubs will pay Nick to go instead of making it.
Yeah, no kidding.
There it is. Unless Ken Banch, we can talk about Afghanistan if you want to talk about Afghanistan, because you know I've got a take. But I mean, you're the thank you. Okay, he wants to talk.
Yeah.
I feel like I got to Google what's going on in Afghanistan right now.
Essentially, you know how like so you ever play a video game and like you start playing it and then like several years go by and you're like, why the f- am I still playing this video game?
Oh, Call of Duty. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fun and you enjoy it.
Imagine that you just decide one day, I'm going to quit. When you should have quit probably 18 years ago. And then thousands of people are probably going to die.
Man.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
That's why we don't talk about
we're not talking about tonight. There it is. Yeah. Man, indeed. Okay, lots to get to today on the show. Let's go into some Vegas news. Man. Yeah, I tried to put that in the lightest humanly way possible. My dad is watching, by the way. The whole thing's a freaking sin. When people are dying hanging off planes, for Christ's sake, it's terrible. Okay, there's a place coming to the Southwest Valley called Electric Pickle. It's just for the name, frankly. I just want to talk about this. Pickleball courts with comfort food restaurant with bars.
Yo, Miss Jacqueline.
Miss
Jacqueline is a huge pickleball player.
Is she really? I did not know this.
Oh, huge. To the point that I have to pickleball every day.
Wow. I mean, I love to play pickleball. I've never played. I would like to play. That said, this could be the place to do it. At The Bend, which is going to be right across the street from IKEA, they're going to have a whole bunch of 10,000 square foot pickleball facility. It's going to be bananas.
Jeez.
3 acres. It's going to be sick. So, yeah, Electric Pickle is the name of this place. And, 9 pickleball courts, 36 players. Oh yeah, you're not allowed to go in there. You're probably going to be
Will they have like a pickle themed menu on like a lot of pickle?
I mean,
I wouldn't eat anything while I'm there.
One would assume if you get pickle in the name, there's going to be at least a few to choose from.
My daughter loves pickles. She will she will eat them all day, every day.
Wow. Well, so you don't have to worry about having Kira in the house because she won't take any of them. When did you realize you were allergic, and how did you realize you were allergic?
So I realized I was allergic to cucumbers when I tried to eat tzatziki sauce in a Euro. And I was like, well, pickles are cucumbers, so...
They need to start building the bend. I agree. So have you tried a pickle, though, or...
Not a pickle, but like cucumbers, aren't pickles just cucumbers soaked in vinegar?
Sure, but I've also so my wife is allergic to raw spinach. F and Stefan. Hey, thanks so much for that host, buddy. What a guy.
I came through late. Sorry.
Okay, it's all good. That's what she said. No, but she's not so allergic to cooked spinach. Maybe the vinegar kills off whatever it is that makes you allergic. There's only one way to find
maybe.
out.
That's a good point. My wife does a lot of like cleaning with vinegar too. Like and a lot of people do it. And apparently it kills and disinfects pretty well. So maybe it'll kill whatever it is you're allergic to.
Who's to say?
That's
There's only one way to find out. So we're going to get John Pickles next show she's on. We're going to get you on.
Absolutely.
2. There it is. 2 beers.
Let's do a shot of apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, there it is.
It'll be fun.
So we're going to have Kira try pickle on the show, and if she passes away, we're going to have to find a new number 2 on the show. By the way, let it be known she has a free will. She is allowed to do whatever she wants. I'm pretty sure I have got to like switch out the USB port that I'm on. Can you see how like I switched to I dipped a blue for a quick second? Like it just gets a little flashy blue. Yeah,
I see that.
Not
sure what that's about.
Yeah.
Is that where they're building across from IKEA? Yes, that's exactly what they're building across from IKEA. Electric Pickle definitely sounds like something else.
It does. I love it.
I'll make it very uncomfortable for you.
No, it's not uncomfortable.
We have a story for you in a second. Kira, all these dudes telling you to put a pickle in your mouth. Yep. Get used to it, Kira.
Oh, you should have seen the hot dog at the movie theater.
They already told me to put, they already told me to put
hot 20 people.
I've seen that.
All showed up for free-for-all con, I guess we called it, for that screening of Back to the Future. We need to have another screening. Either Jackass. When does Jackass hit theaters?
October, right?
Ooh, I don't know.
Well, whenever
maybe.
that is, we got to
Everybody's
going
to be here in October.
Yeah, we should do that again and invite everybody but Will. Obviously, but Will. Will does not get invited. Obviously, he needs to know what it's like to be on the outside looking in once. Kelsey says, "Poor Kira." The Miz saying, "Insert Rick and Morty pun." We move on to the feed.
Pickle.
By the way, trying to explain, I was walking around Morning Show Boot Camp, trying to be the cock of the walk, as it were, and be like, so I get this show, right? I think it's the future of radio. They're like, okay, cool, what is it? So we talk about trending stories, and it's kind of comedy, and we play for Vietnamese dong. And right when I say that end part, I lose them. It really, every time.
They tune out.
Yeah,
really?
Exactly.
That's the best part.
Vice president of programming for this company. It's like, that's when their eyes glaze over. It's like, this guy's fucking moron. Oh, that's okay, though.
For dong is the best
maybe they probably don't know that dong is the currency in Vietnamese. They probably think you're like
I explain it. And ultimately, I mean, for any station group, if they were to start paying out, honestly, I think there should be a radio station that gives away 10 million dong. It just sounds so awesome, but it's like, what, $400 or $300? It's not much.
Something like that.
Let's see here. The Miz says, I will go in Will's place virtually. Beautiful, man. We got to set up an election
in person.
Miz,
when you
it's a lot of fun to win some dong, but Shawn, you've been doing it for a while now. How does it feel to give out so much dong?
You know what? Let me tell you something. If you look at my Venmo,
Venmo's all dong, right?
I've literally had people just go up and down and say, "Oh my god, literally all you have is dong in here." Let's go. All right, transactions 2021. Okay, so there's like, for example, Ashley O, tournament qualifying dong.
Yeah.
Too bright.
It's just one bright light, but yeah.
Yeah.
We
get it.
The one before that, Stephanie, dong. And then Joe Quillen, dong. Ashley O, dong. Sarah Peters. Oh yeah, dong. Not much say today. Okay.
He's gonna accidentally read massage. Oh wait.
No. It's all been dong.
Just kidding.
Hey, the South Park creators finally bought Casa There was a rumor that they were trying because I guess the parent company went bankrupt. If you don't know, Casa Bonita, they kind of they have that in the show, but it's actually based on an actual restaurant named Casa Bonita, which has kind of been in some sort of kind of disrepair for a while. It hasn't really been its former glory, so they intend on taking this and making it a big deal. They said if it were up to us, we would have people in there right now working on it. It has an enormous Mexican restaurant, features an arcade, a cave, a waterfall with cliff divers and other attractions, open in 74. Ooh. This is really exciting announcement, not only for the community, but for our state, says the mayor of Lakewood. It's been a lot of behind the scenes movement, and certainly these deals can be challenging. So there we go. This is going to be, if it's anything like anything else they've ever done. By the way,
those guys are amazing, aren't they?
They
like
are.
Matt Stone and Trey Parker, they are just amazing people.
They are, and they've been renewed through I think 2030. So
yeah, 30 seasons or something like that, right?
Good for them.
You know, they're like, yeah, we know that the world is woke right now, but screw it, next 9 years, you got it. So done.
Yes,
I like it. We go to Kyle, Texas, where Kyle, Texas is looking for all the Kyles to come together for a Kyle Palooza of sorts. The city of Kyle,
Stephen,
Texas.
You should go.
No, Radrion. Is Radrion on in the chat today?
Yeah. Well, how about Kyle King? Kyle, I mean, this is right up his alley, and he's already in Texas.
King. Yeah,
so
yeah.
They're going to have all Kyles get a free shirt and free entry. There's going to be live music, food, vendors, and hot air balloon. They're trying to get the largest group of Kyles in one spot at one time. Yeah. Should be interesting.
That's awesome. Yeah. But I believe Kyle King is now referred to as like the Thunder God or Thunder something.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he posted something about it today. Like they called him Thunder God at like or something. I'm probably mistaken, but it was something at Starbucks. They wrote on his cup. And he said to now refer to him as Thunder. Whatever it was.
Thunderhawk.
Thunderhawk. Thunderhawk.
Please.
Shawn, Tempesta.
Kyle King, how are you, sir? Are you live today?
No. I'm on vacation, sir.
Oh, what's the vacation like? That's exciting.
Oh.
I mean, right now it's a staycation, and then Thursday it's going to turn into putting my fat, pasty butt in a river tube and just float in the river.
Nice.
I love it.
That's Moana.
It's really quick, but I'll let you get back to your pasty ass being inside a thing of water and people confusing you for a porpoise. Your name is Kyle, but someone at Starbucks called you Thunderhawk. So are you going to be going to Kyle Palooza, or are you no longer eligible?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's all a matter of time of when the paperwork really gets finalized,
So you're not Kyle anymore? You're Is it Thunderhawk King? Or is it just Thunderhawk?
No, just Thunderhawk. Like I literally told the lady today, first of all, such a random thing to say to somebody. Like, I don't, like for those of you who don't know, barista looked at me, she was writing my name on my cup and she was just like, oh, I had a manager say that he would call himself Kyle if he could. And I was like, I'd call myself Thunderhawk. That sounds like a guy who knows how to ride a horse.
Sorry. Stefan's daughter was just doing a floor routine. everything's a mess over here, Kyle. Okay, well, Thunderhawk, it's great to talk to you. We're just talking about the Kyle King, the Kyle Texas story, the Kyle Palooza that they have going on. So just curious to make that up.
So Carrie and I are actually going to try to go to that.
You should. What is that? September 3rd through 5th.
So here's the only dilemma that I have, though. September 5th is a Sunday, and that is also all out for AEW, and I get all the pay-per-views because it's something that I do for Twitch. Yeah, I do watch-alongs and stuff like that, and I have my buddies over. Yeah. So I need to know when they're going to set this record, because if it's on Sunday, I don't know if I can do it. But if it's like a Friday or Saturday,
is that the day CM Punk's supposed to be there?
Yes, although he's supposed to be coming back this Friday. But yes, he is supposed to be there. Right. So, yeah, like I kind of want to watch that. Maybe
does that mean he's going to miss SummerSlam?
But,
yeah, does this mean you're going to miss SummerSlam?
No, I'll be back in time for SummerSlam.
Okay, that's good. Well, it's like
I am going to miss CM Punk's debut this Friday, though.
Yeah. It's very sad. Very sad. I'll let you know how it is. Kyle, great to talk to you, sir. I miss you.
Thunderhawk, please. Thunderhawk. I'd love to jump on.
I love you, Kyle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I was playing the ta-da. What is it? Is it good?
Oh, I said if you have room tomorrow night, I'd be interested in coming on during my staycation.
Yes,
absolutely. Oh my god.
Consider it
I'm the pool only though.
Awesome. Right, I will talk to you tomorrow night then.
See you, man.
Bye, Kyle. Bye, Thunderhawk.
Kyle King, everybody. Pencil in Kyle King. Kyle.
Thunder.
Tuesday.
Thunder King. Or Thunderhawk. Thunderhawk.
Thunder is in for Tuesday. Awesome. RCJ2. I'm not sure who this is, but hello. Hi, RCJ2. Saying photobomb or video bomb. Pretty sure Miley was photobombing or video bombing all of us there for a second.
Yes.
She was doing a ribbon routine, it looked like.
She's dancing.
It was cute. I liked it. It was good.
All right, good. As long as it was awesome.
No, it was good. Your dog was more annoying. She was great.
Damn dog.
What is this, beer number 3 or 4?
Your dogs are so cute.
Since the show started?
All right, moving on. Oh my goodness! Now this is a story that,
since I got off of work,
you should know all. You should know all about this story, frankly. And if you don't, you really should know. Did you know?
When it snows, your eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen. Tempesta.
Uranus is in retrograde.
It is?
What is retrograde and why does that involve my reset button?
How come I don't know about this?
Okay, Kira, you should know about this. Man, Kira, you make a lot of Uranus jokes. Why is that?
I don't know. And I know I don't.
Every time it's a butt joke, she's always there. Uranus retrograde is inspiring every sign to make their own rules. Brace yourself. We're about to be hit with another retrograde. Uranus retrograde kicks off August 19th. That is on Thursday. It rages through January 18th, 2022. Uranus's annual retrograde is more subtle than stressful. I guess when things are in retrograde, that's when everything breaks. And everything kind of goes like, it's like, wow, everything's going wrong. The moon must be in retrograde. Well, this is Uranus. So, you're going to have gas during this.
Makes a lot of sense.
Must have escaped Uranus.
Lots of mud butt.
Kyle King Show says, I demand a screeching hawk sound effect for my intro tomorrow. I'll have to steal that from Dave and Mahoney. They used to use that all the time.
Intro Eagle?
Do they still use it? Intro Eagle?
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure. I don't wake up early.
The Screaming Eagle.
Screaming Eagle success.
Screaming Eagle sound effect. Let's see here. Do we have that? It's right here.
You should give him.
There it is.
That's pretty good.
Right, cool. There it is.
You should give him disapproving Coney instead.
Do you guys believe in signs or any of this crap?
Yeah. Look, me and Nick put that sign
signs.
Yeah, a year ago.
Yeah.
Boo. No, you install
science is how I make my money.
Out of curiosity, do you know the LED neon? Have you seen the fake neon LED? Do you actually
that's what they have all over at Circa. A lot of that went up.
Yeah. Can you make that for me? Can I hire you to make some of that for me?
I actually can't make it. But hopefully,
so expensive.
Goes around. How much do you want, and how much?
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. There's just what I really want to do is I want to replace this wall of stuff. This is just kind of like there's a blank wall of it. I want to replace this. I don't want to have a neon free for all sign. That's kind of what I want. So maybe
go old school, man. That's old school look is so much better. Just go real neon.
Real neon is like expensive, and you can never move it. It's like.
You could totally move it. I move it all the time.
It's not that expensive.
Hey, it's like imagine
with your hands.
With my hands. So let's say I move down like this. Let's say I hit it big and I move to Summerlin. I'm gonna put that in my car. It's gonna shatter. You know it is.
What do you do with your china? What do you do with your glasses? You wrap it up. You just be careful.
China. I have 2 kids.
With your China.
Everything's made of plastic.
Didn't everybody get China? Didn't everybody get China from their grandparents?
Can we? Okay. No. Show of hands. Who actually uses the China?
Uses? No, my mom does.
Yeah, we have the nice
made
stuff.
by Dixie. It's amazing.
Very good. The fake China. Very nice. What a freaking way! Like if you're getting married, it's like, oh, we registered for a China set. It's like, you freaking bougie ass. No, just use regular freaking plates. Go over to freaking. No one's gonna care if you go to the IKEA and you just get regular plates. No one's gonna go and like, well, the meal was great, but I don't know, the cutlery was just a little basic. Like no one has ever said that. What a freaking waste of money. China is awful.
That's funny. You know what I had on our wedding registry, and I actually got it, is a bunch of Marvel comic book pint glasses.
Classy.
Of course.
Nice.
Not a wedding without it.
Let's see. We have 2 more stories to bring you. We bring you to Chipotle. This was a request. A Chipotle worker threw scissors at a customer.
Oh no!
Hopefully it wasn't at her anus.
I haven't watched it. Very good. I haven't watched it, so here we go, everybody. Brace yourself. This could be terrible.
It said something when I was here 20 minutes ago waiting for my order.
Another fast food freak out.
Moments for a customer at a Baltimore Chipotle. A confrontation over a delayed order ends, police say, with a worker throwing scissors at the customer. And tonight, the worker faces charges and the customer still waiting for an apology.
And the burrito. Too easy.
Keith Daniels joins us live with the whole thing caught on camera. Keith?
Hi, Keith.
Well, Mary, police say
Nick, are you related?
Scissors in this incident.
Not that I know of.
See the similarities.
Oh, Daniels. Nick Daniels, Keith
Daniels. And tonight, he's talking.
That's just ignorant. That's just showing how ignorant you are.
Look at it. A fast food employee in Baltimore accused of behaving badly.
I mean, this is unbecoming of Chipotle. I got to be honest.
You just get ignorant and start clapping your hands.
A woman claiming to be the manager at a Chipotle in Mount Vernon now facing aggravated assault charges. According to the police report, the woman threw scissors at a man complaining about a delay in his order. His cell phone video captured the moment.
Is she the manager?
Whoa! Oh my God!
Whoa!
Wow!
Oh my God! Jeez!
No! All right, that was closer than I was expecting. That is very fast.
His cell phone video captured the
throat
moment.
aim.
Is she the manager?
Uh-oh. Yo! God, that is not good. Not good.
She's got bad form.
Terrible. First of all, terrible for him. If you're planning on actually, yeah, she did miss. That's the first thing. So, do you think she meant to miss and did it as kind of like a warning scissor?
Probably just angry.
It was just out of anger.
Like not archery. What is that? Axe throwing.
Yeah.
Just really bad at axe throwing.
Just really bad. Yeah, it's not good for them. Let's see. I guess they shot scissors too far while playing rock paper scissors. That's Miley May. Oh, Miley. Hi, Miley.
Oh, Miley.
Mr. Miley.
That's a good joke. I like that. That was a good joke.
saying, way to prop her up. This is why I'm a Del Taco guy. Cool Fiasco.
No scissoring allowed.
It's a scare tactic scissor. First, let's hear. First, the food could kill you at Chipotle. Now, crazy scissor throwing employees do. Okay, can we talk about the okay? So remember when Chipotle had like all the foodborne illnesses were starting to come from Chipotle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ate there. They were cheap at the time.
Do you think that? I think there's a conspiracy theory there.
What do you mean?
Hear me out.
Let me get my tinfoil hat. Hold on.
Okay. Listen. Okay, hear me out. So they had this whole advertising campaign like, hey, listen, we're going to make everything with organic ingredients. We're no longer going to use processed anything. We're going to be changing our food structure so it's sustainable, the whole 9 yards. And then all of a sudden, this stuff starts to happen. So they shut down all of the Chipotles. And they're like, yo, we're going to do a retraining. So they do a retraining and they reopen and it keeps happening. Something like I have a feeling that like someone got in their freaking supply and started
Cafe
like
Rio, Taco Bell. Who you thinking?
Yeah, it's the freaking Chihuahua. It's the Chihuahua. You know it's the Chihuahua.
Gosh darn Chihuahua.
Yo quiero
Chipotle.
You dirty Chipotle. It's not. You know it's something was. I don't know. I have not been to Chipotle in a while, but I honestly think. If you shut down all the stores and you're still having problems a week, 2 weeks later, I don't understand. It's bananas. Alex Abario, scissor, hardly knew her.
Oh, ADP.
I hate to do it to you, Alex. I hate to do it to you. I like you a lot.
I wonder how Marie and Sarah feel about that.
Yes, no, I know Marie and Sarah big fans of these scissor jokes.
Scissoring.
No, they're team scissors whenever they play on the show.
They're team scissors.
This guy should be getting a lifetime supply of free guac. That's what he should be getting. I think that's the settlement.
Absolutely, that's the compensation.
And double meat.
Double meat, yes, double meat for sure. What do you get when you go to the Chipotle? I go barbacoa burrito.
I do like an everything on it thing. I never know what to order, so I'm just like everything on it. Nick knows about that.
Put it all in my mouth sort of guy. I like you.
Yes, all your meat in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
The radio fam checking in saying they're big fans. Hashtag Team Scissors. Half of hashtag Team Scissors showing up. Finally, we have one story out of Chicago. In honor of me going to Chicago. Again, Chicago, a lovely place, misunderstood. Every local that I talk to in Chicago says all of the shootings that you hear, all of that massive, like, whoa, oh my gosh, they're really out of control. Like a huge majority of it comes from like a 6-block radius. Well, this didn't. This man got in a road rage incident and bit a motorist's nipple during the scuffle.
Worse than biting an ear.
Bit off? Completely off?
Wait. Okay, hold on a second. Now, the headline says man bit motorist nipple. But let's scroll down a little bit. A Chicago man battered an off-duty CPD officer and bit the nipple of a cop's buddy. Bit the nipple off a cop's buddy? Oh my God. Oh God. Kyle Clark, 35. Hey, wow, I wonder if we got Cal Police. He also had a gun in his car. Yeah, he probably would. Sorry, guys. I had you penciled in, but I might have to reschedule till 17 years from now. You're probably more interested in hearing about the nipple. Prosecutors say the off-duty cop and other victim, both 38-year-old men. That could have been me. I'm 37. Heading north on Lakeshore Drive, a black Volkswagen Jetta sideswiped them near Jackson Street. The men pulled up into the Jetta, ordered Clark to pull over so they could file a crash report, and the off-duty cop identified himself as CPD. Clark and the cop both got out of their cars. Clark punched the cop twice in the face, according to prosecutors. When the other victim tried to help the off-duty cop, Clark bit the man's nipple and tore it completely off.
Do you get the nipple reattached?
I'm sure you can.
Nipple reattachment surgery? Sew it back on, you staple it immediately. Do you got to put the nipple in some? Did he swallow the nipple?
Oh, God. Well, what happens to the nipple meat?
Did he free the nipple?
The nipple was free. When I was walking around, just in related nipple Chicago news, I was walking around Chicago
with their shirt off.
The shirt was on, but like I chafed my right nipple. I like got a little cut on my nipple. That's how much I freaking walked through Chicago. walking.
Is that the most annoying day? The whole day, like the next 2 days, so annoying.
I was just looking at my nipple. I was like, God, why does it look like it freaking been through a war? It's awful. Let's see here. I should probably start losing weight. RCJ saying those calls are crazy. Was the guy shirtless? Was his nipple hard? Was it pierced to make it easier to bite? Mike Tyson started with the ear. This guy went straight to the chest. All true
That's
things.
exactly it.
Revenge of the Chest. That's why Kyle changed his name.
So many questions.
Doesn't want to be associated with them.
The Miz on air. 2 first names for an aim. Shouldn't have trusted him in the first place. True. Revenge of the Chest saying cocaine's a hell of a drug. Choppa Harvey. That's not taking a bite out of crime.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And then Cool Fiasco saying, gotta put the nip on ice. So now I'm interested. What happened to the nip? We all need to know what happened to this poor man's
the mystery of the nip.
Udder. Here we go.
Put it in a cup of milk.
On-duty officers arrived and took Clark into custody after a brief struggle, according to the allegations. The victim, who allegedly lost his nipple, was taken to a nearby hospital to have his wound closed with stitches, which means they did not bring the nipple back. The nipple's gone. Nipple gone. Wow. Yeah.
I saw an Instagram today. They were practicing tattooing nipples for women with breast cancer. So
yes, I know that's a thing.
So he can have it tattooed on.
There we go. This could be the case.
There you go.
Let's see here. Do we have prosecutors that convicted 3 times? Let's see here. No, nothing about the nipple. Nothing about the nipple. Chicago nipple.
This could be I hope you have Google safe.
Cosmetic surgery for nipples in areolas, Chicago. See, now I know if I click that, there's going to be just a ton of nipple pictures. I'm just going to click it, sight unseen, and let's see here.
I guarantee if I Google that same thing, those images are not showing up on my screen.
No, yeah. Let's see here. Chicago nipple. Man beats off-duty officer, bites off friend's nipple. Cootie.
Did he get cooties from that nipple?
Let's see here. Fox News, do they have any update on this? This is 6 days ago. See, this is what I do. I see a story that I think is perfect for free for all, and I just add it to the list, and we get to it when we get to it. No word on the whereabouts of his nipple, unfortunately. So that is very sad.
That is the worst.
Poor nipple.
That is a terrible headline.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if the nipple's bitten off, you need to say it
says off in the headline.
No. The first headline didn't say off; just said bit nipple, and then the first paragraph said off. You're high. They're off. Yeah, sorry. Oh God, that's really just. I need a freaking second. That's awful. God, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna play a game now.
If you get in a fight, Shawn, and someone bites you, do you lose all respect?
Bite them back?
Do you win or do you lose? I mean, if you lose,
it's like you pull the hair. What do you do next? I don't know. Check the oil. That's my first go-to move.
Well, then the reset button.
Listen, if you're actually if it's not a fight for survival. And you go for the balls, for example, I just think less of you. However, if it is a fight for survival, I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. That's the off button. Boom, right there, right in the switch. Knock him down.
Barbara,
would he have
stay
bit
away
the
from
nipple
the
if it was pierced? Probably not. He'd chip a tooth. Go Ashley O, old nipple nibbler. Revenge of the Chaz, missing nipple. More news at 10. Also, that's the one thing about the Central Time Zone being in Chicago. Their late night news is at 10, and then Tonight Show's on at 10:30. That's friggin' awesome. It's so good. Oh my God. Everything just airs earlier. You get to prime time at 7. It's great. Wait, is there a doggy? What is it going on? Oh, a kitty?
That's a kitty. Oh my goodness. Hi, kitty.
Nice.
She hears me talking, and she has to be right in my lap.
It's
all
okay.
up in my grill.
Some cats want nothing to do with you, and other cats want too much to do with you. There's really no in between. Choppa Harvey, purple nurple. That would throw me off when I was in Chicago years ago. What would having no nipple, or I don't know. Listen,
Getting bit in the nipple.
Yeah, next time I go to Chicago, I'm just gonna make sure to keep the ladies a little tighter to the
nipple guards.
Yeah, nipple guards for sure. I'm gonna have those little nipple guards there. Okay, here we go. Let's get this thing going. We're gonna go to here, and I think we're gonna be good.
Oh.
is happening?
Come on, Kira's team. Gosh, dang it.
Yeah.
Well, I figured that now that you guys, it was like beer 5 now. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. Alex Delbari, who actually works for a news station, saying, speaking of 10 o'clock news, getting it. Thank you for watching, buddy. We love it.
Here's Alex. Goodbye.
Let's see here. The news being on at 10 instead of 11. Yeah, no. I thought that was great. Central Time Zone is really the best of all the worlds. I do enjoy that a lot. So we're going to play Family Dog. The reason I decided that is because, with Kira being there in your house, she seems like she was really comfortable. I'm just convinced.
Oh, yeah. She's part of the family now.
Like really part of the family?
Oh, I'm part of the effing family.
Effing Kira now.
Is she effing? Is she going to be effing side piece? Whoa. No? Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like it at all.
I'm just gonna keep on drinking on that one.
I mean, it's just like I feel like the Steffens, the F and Steffen household is really taking her in, like really taking.
She's obviously the effing missus's side piece, not mine.
Hey, listen, whatever it is.
Yeah,
I just think
highly all the way.
Okay, let's whatever the case is. Listen, I'm not judging.
I love you, Steffen. Don't worry about it.
We have the top.
Yes.
On the board.
Senor Daniel.
Already taken.
And we're gonna have Kira and Cleve. Here we go. Hands on buzzers, and by that I mean you just shout out your name. Here we go. Name a disadvantage to owning a pet.
Cleve.
Kira.
How ironic, Cleve.
Peeing in a house.
Peeing in the house. Peeing in the house. Cleaning up. Number 1 answer. Do you want to pass or play?
What do you think, Nick?
I think we should play.
Play it then.
I'm just thinking right now, like if Stephanie was playing right now, just the fact that it didn't say pee and it said cleaning up, she would be so pissed off.
She gets so pissed.
But you see how adults deal with it? They're just like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that could be cleaning up. Sure.
It's the certain guys that you have on, yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's not a guy. Nick.
Huh?
She's not a guy.
I think that's
I'm not
just
talking about Stephanie.
I know, but I'm just trying to make her feel uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Okay, cool. I'm cool with that.
Nick, over to you. Name a disadvantage to owning a pet.
The extra supplies, like the dog food and stuff that you have to buy.
All right, let's go. Extra supplies like dog food and stuff you need to buy. Feeding it. Number 5 answer. Back over to you, Cleve. No strikes. Name a disadvantage to owning a pet.
They wake you up at night.
They wake you up at night. It's true. Let's see. They wake you up at night. First strike. Back over to Nick. Nick, name a disadvantage to owning a pet.
They're loud.
No.
They're what now?
They're loud.
And they can be loud. They're so freaking loud. No, 2 strikes and a chance to steal could be around the corner. Cleve to you. Name a disadvantage to owning a pet.
Cleaning it?
Cleaning the pet. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Cleaning the pet. Grooming it. Yeah, that's the word. There we go. Back over to Nick. Nick, name a disadvantage to owning a pet. You got 3. You need 3.
The veterinary expenses.
Oh, that can be very expensive. All right, let's see the vet. No, there's your 3rd strike. We go over to Kira and Effin. Name a disadvantage to owning a pet.
We're allowed to discuss this, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I think
I was thinking the last day, like the pet dying.
Ooh, so yeah, I thought about that too. Outliving the pets and having to deal with that, and also, what about hair? Like pet hair on all your clothes.
Ooh, shedding.
Cat hair, dog hair. Yeah, but I get that might fall under grooming. But I also figured cleaning up would
10
fall
seconds.
under grooming it. Okay, what do you want to go with? What do you want to go with?
I think you're right with going under grooming it and cleaning it. So maybe outliving it.
Okay, let's do it.
Outliving the pet.
Outliving.
So you are going to live longer than your pet. Those frickin' when you adopt an animal, they say you adopt the worst day of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, if it's there, you got the points. If not, the points go
number
to
2.
Cleve and Nick. Let's see the friggin' things die.
Oh. I mean, that is a disadvantage, though.
Number 2, walking it. Walking it. Number 4, less freedom. You want to take a you want to like
take a vacation.
You can't take a vacation.
These are horrible people. These are disadvantages.
It is a disadvantage. Like it's like, hey, I want to take a trip across the country, and it's gonna be for 2 weeks, and I have to board my pet, and it's how much? $600. Really? Yeah. It can be a little tough. And then finally, number 6, smell. All right.
Oh, the smell.
Yeah. Hey, ours don't groom your pet. You know what, Kira? Those are dumb, man.
I think we did okay.
The 90s. This is from the 90s. They had different problems back then, dude.
I know. Really, it's a simpler time. Top 4 answers on the board. Effin and Nick, this is for you. Get ready to shout your name if you know it. When a man breaks a woman's heart, name something of his she'd like to break.
F.
Oh my God.
Effin?
Pictures.
No. Chance to rule the board here if you want, Nick.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
When a man breaks a woman's... No, it's fine. He's not the one that buzzed in. When a man breaks a woman's heart, name something of his she'd like to break.
His nose.
His nose. Head and body. We'll take it.
No, he specifically said nose.
But that's
I'm
part
just
of the
kidding.
body.
I like it.
Okay,
I like it. That's fair. That's fair. Totally fair.
Okay.
Hey, my name is Stephen E. Manning, so it fits.
Oh,
there you go.
Fair enough.
Would you like to pass or play, Cleve and Nick?
Let's play it.
All right. Back over to you, young Cleve. When a man breaks a woman's heart, name something of his she'd like to break.
His possessions. So, like,
can you be more specific? Yeah, gaming
more
system.
Specific.
Okay. Gaming system is specific. That's what you're going with?
That's really, yeah, we'll go with that.
All right. Gaming system. There's your first strike. Back over to Nick. When a man breaks a woman's heart, name something of his she'd like to break.
His car.
His car. Ah, yes. That was like the Carrie Underwood music video. Break the car. See car?
Louisville Slugger to both headlights.
That's true. It's true.
Oh.
That's also number 2.
Nice.
Okay. There's 2 more up there. Go back to Cleve. When a man breaks a woman's heart, name something of his she'd like to break. 5 seconds.
Can we say heart? We'll say heart.
Okay. Hey, listen. You broke my heart. I want to break your heart. Number 3. You got it.
You cheated on me? Guess what?
Wow.
I slept with your brother.
Has that happened to you?
What happens?
That's actually what
happens.
Effin said that to somebody one day.
Don't cheat on me. I'll sleep with your brother.
Reset button.
There we go. Over and over. When a man breaks a woman's heart, name something of his she'd like to break.
His TV.
His TV. Let's see the old boob tube. How you gonna watch your porn? Okay, a chance to steal could be coming up.
My phone, duh.
Fair. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Last chance at Cleve to hopefully take all the points here. When a man breaks a woman's heart, name something of his she'd like to break. 5 seconds.
I got nothing.
I've got nothing.
Yeah.
Not the answer. They've got a chance to steal.
Kira, what do you think about ego? His ego. You know what? He cheated on me. Guess what? I'm telling everybody he's got a small, and that destroys a man's ego. Right?
I got nothing, so let's we can try it.
All right. Ego is what they're going for. If it's there, you stole the points. If not, the points stay with Cleve and
it's
Nick.
Not there.
Let's say ego. Oh, very good.
Kira! Yes!
Reputation was gonna be my next thing. Yeah.
That's pretty much it. All right, on to the next one. Top 6 answers.
And we just took the lead.
Oh my God!
Suck it, Nick and Matt.
Wow, violent.
I'm here for it.
Having hung out with Dave and Mahoney in Chicago. Have you guys ever like hung out with Dave and Mahoney going like bar hopping?
Oh, the Mahanimal.
Okay, not bar hopping, but golfing. I've been golfing with both of them, and let me tell you, they're like a married couple. Oh my God.
It's freaking amazing.
You idiot! That's my ball. No, that's my ball. And like they're both big men, so you're like, oh God, guys, stop.
They really are like two freaking
but maybe it's my ball.
Giraffes. Go Ashley O says effing. He's one Stokes brother. Revenge of the Chaz. Does anyone remember Lorena Bobbitt? How can you freaking forget? Ouch. Yeah, like that was. I was about to mention Lorena Bobbitt earlier. It's like the story, like, you know, she didn't cut his ween. She cut his ween off. That was in the headline.
Oh.
Like with the nipple, you didn't bite the nip. You bit it off. That's very different information. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Better revenge.
Kira, yeah, don't ever. No one should ever take that revenge. I don't care.
Mike Tyson didn't bite the ear.
He definitely bit the ear
off.
Like, yeah, he certainly. Yeah,
he's off.
He got a nice little chunk there.
Okay,
it's back to Kira and Cleve. Kira and Cleve. Name a disadvantage of being the president's daughter.
Cleve. Secret Service.
Secret Service. Let's see it.
No.
You know what?
Or privacy.
Okay, thank you.
No, you can't.
No.
Give a second answer.
Here's the deal.
Clarified.
I needed a more specific answer, and there's a couple there. So here we go. Number 2 answer. There's one better than that. Kira and Effin. Name a disadvantage to being the president's daughter.
Ooh. I was the president's daughter. Which president is this? Oh, jeez.
5 seconds.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
The context can really shape that.
Cleve and Nick, do you want to pass or play?
Nick, you call us.
I say play.
Okay. Give me time to think while you guys fail.
Name a disadvantage.
Let's ponder.
Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect time to drink. Name a disadvantage to being the president's daughter, Nick.
No guy would want to date you.
No guy would want to date you. Let's see that. Weird. Number 6 answer, dating life.
Okay.
Sure, because it could be girl. You know, listen, it's 2021. Cleve, name a disadvantage of being the president's daughter.
High expectations.
High expectations. I often think Clinton's daughter. No hints. Okay. Let's see. What was that again? High expectations?
Yep.
No, you got your first strike. Back over to you, Nick. Name a disadvantage of being a president's daughter.
All the press.
The press. The Inquirer up in your grill. Number 1 answer.
Man,
41 points.
That under media or under
That's
privacy.
good.
Name a disadvantage of being the president's daughter. Cleve the land.
Having to move? Let's go with that one.
Having to move. Man, I have to leave my house to go to this big freaking white thing. No. 2 strikes. Chance to steal. If you can't get this, name a disadvantage, Nick, of being the president's daughter.
I would say like lack of friends.
Lack of friends. Okay, if lack of friends is there, you are still alive.
Yeah.
If not,
I was trying to think it's something along this.
Let's see. Lack of friends. No, a chance to steal for Kira and for Effin. Kira and Effin, name a disadvantage to being the president's daughter. I'll let you Speak amongst yourselves.
So I was thinking popularity, and
yeah, well, yeah, but doesn't that go under lack of friends?
Yeah, but wait, hold on.
Then I was thinking like private and private school.
All presidents' daughters are old because presidents are super old. What president's daughter is young? Like, well, they don't care about popularity.
Well, no,
job?
Obama's kids were in high school.
Hard to get a job, maybe? Like, they're like, they don't have a normal life. Don't live a normal life. Don't live a normal life. Not a normal life.
Okay, we'll accept it. Not a normal life. If it's up there, you stole the points. If not, they go over to Nick and Cleve. Let's see. They don't get to live a normal life. There it is.
No. I didn't think so.
Number 3, in the spotlight.
That counts as normal life.
Number 4. This is why I had the confusion between the Secret Service. Needs an escort wherever you go.
And so do I whenever I go on vacation. Oh, well, different escort. Never mind. Just kidding.
You're wacky.
Is that number 5 or 6?
And then number 5, can't get drunk. Can't get drunk.
Wait, that's a rule?
Really? Can't be drunk?
It's like, look at the freaking George W's freaking daughters. They got drunk and like the whole freaking media was just crapping all over them. It was terrible.
I was born when. Okay, I wasn't born when Bush was. W was president. Either way,
you weren't. How old are you again?
30. I'll be 33 in October.
Oh, congratulations.
88 was the end of Reagan, right?
Yeah, I was born in 84. I don't remember Reagan at all, for what it's worth. Yeah. I do remember Bush. I didn't like it.
I remember Bush. I remember Bush, if you guys remember Busch Gardens from the last...
Okay, we're at double points now. Top 6 answers are on the board. We go back to Effin and to Nick. Double points. 100 women surveyed. Name the worst thing to interrupt a man in the middle of.
Effin!
Effin by a hair.
I'm going to say sports programming of all kinds.
Sports programming of all kinds. Sure, I'll give you that one. Number 1 answer. You want to pass or play?
That was going to be my number 1 answer, was football game. I hate being interrupted, Kira, but I don't think these guys, they're soft. Let's give it to them. They're not going to get it right. I think we should let them fail, and then we will
bring it back. Okay.
Claim the glory.
All right. Wow. I'm with that.
Something tells me you're both married, so you might have been interrupted more because Kira has not been married, nor does she have a wife. Double points, 100 women. Name the worst thing to interrupt a man in the middle of, Cleve.
Work.
Work. Woman, can't you see I'm working? Number 4 answer. Back over to Nick. Double points, 100 women. Name the worst thing to interrupt a man in the middle of.
A nap.
Woman, can't you see I'm sleeping? Number 5 answer. Double points. Back to Cleve. 100 women surveyed. Name the worst thing to interrupt a man in the middle of. Like my freaking cat right now. Hi, cats.
I hear the kitties.
So annoying. Cleve.
Oh.
Let's go video games.
Video games. Can't do it. Nope. That's an X. Back over to you, Nick. Nick, double points. 100 women surveyed. Name the worst thing to interrupt a man in the middle of.
Grilling.
Let's see grilling. 2 strikes. Chance to steal coming up. We're losing. Oh, we're just getting.
I was going to say I thought I lost my partner.
There it is. Cleve, all on your back right now. Double points. 100 women surveyed. Name the worst thing to interrupt a man in the middle of.
TV.
Woman, can't you see I'm watching the television?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, the old the Tucker Carlson's there talking about the stuff and stuff. Okay, Yeah, the Ronas and stuff. Back over to you, Nick. Nick, double points. 100 women surveyed. Name the worst thing to interrupt a man in the middle of.
Hanging out with his friends.
Hanging out with the dudes. Woman, can't you see I'm hanging out with my dude friends? No. 3 strikes. Over to Kira and Effin.
All right. I'm thinking eating.
Ooh, okay. A meal. Yeah, that's good. Also, he kind of couldn't give him something when he said video games. So also maybe like poker night or something of the sorts.
Isn't that hanging out with friends?
Yeah, I don't know. Shawn's like iffy with this stuff sometimes.
This is not.
What was your suggestion again?
This is not easy hosting this game. Everyone stop crapping in my throat.
Eating. Yeah. Well, they said no to grilling.
I'm thinking. Well, yeah, but that's not eating. That's making food.
All right. If we go eating, and it's not up there, we're blaming it on you. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Fair enough. I blame everything else on you. So eating.
Fair enough. Double points. 100 women surveyed. Name the worst thing to interrupt a man in the middle of. You said eating. If it's up there, you stole the points. If not, points go to Cleve and to Nick. Let's see eating.
Yeah.
Good job.
Number
Hell
2
yeah.
answer.
Wow.
Sex.
That's the other one I was thinking of, but I didn't.
Wait, how does
woman, can't you see I'm screwing?
See, I'm thinking the wife. Why would the wife be insulting her husband?
Is this like a one-person show? Is that like what?
That's
yeah.
funny.
Hi, Selena.
Hi, Selena.
So you can go and
Selena.
yourself. Selena, say hi.
Hi.
Today was her first day of school. Like, ever. Like,
how
in actual
was school today?
He said, how was school today?
Oh.
Yay. Love it, Selena.
Love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just to let you know, it gets worse from here.
Oh, yeah. Tell her that. Warn her now.
I don't know what you said, but she smiled.
She's great. Okay.
Ignore Shawn. She learned early.
All right, triple points. This is for the game. And remember, we are competing in the final here in the Fast Money, so you know how that goes. Okay, we're going back to Kira and to Cleve. Triple points. Buzz in with your name. Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car.
Cleve.
Kira.
Cleve.
Insurance.
That frickin' insurance bill can get out of hand. Number 2 answer. There's one better than that. Kira, do you have it? Triple points. Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car.
Lack of room.
Lack of room.
Like inside.
Too small. Just underneath. Cleve, you have control. You want to pass or play?
Play.
Playing. There it is. Man, it didn't even have to ask. He just knows. We go to Nick now. Nick, triple points. Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car.
The car payment.
The car payment. Frickin' expensive. Number 4 answer. Number 4 answer. Back over to you, Cleve. Cleve, triple points. Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car.
Getting pulled over?
Getting pulled over. All right. Frickin' red Miata getting pulled over all the time. 700 watching. 700 watching what?
Huh? 700.
Oh, yeah.
700 watching you right
778 viewers.
Yeah,
That's not true.
You got a lot.
I'm sorry.
What is
what?
778.
Fucking way. We have 778 viewers.
Wait.
I don't believe it.
Hey, y'all, I stream too. Twitch.tv/step. No.
There's no way. There's no way.
Wow.
We're back to the, that cannot be true. There's no way.
There's
no
25.
Way. Yeah, we're at 25. You guys.
That's what it says right now.
Don't what it says. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Dude, Shawn,
okay.
Look.
Hold on a second.
He's like, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Handsome 29. Thanks for the follow. Hold on one second. Are we?
Now we're down to 419.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, now that we pointed it out.
Hi, welcome to Free For All. I'm sure to disappoint you. Back to the game. We're playing Family Dong. We play games for Vietnamese Dong. This is
wild.
Oh, wait, hold on one second.
Wild.
Okay, now we have an explanation. Rasslin Streams, who raided Kyle, and he's not live, so now we benefit from
Rasslin.
We can start talking if you want. thought we could start talking about CM Punk. I'm freaking excited for him to come back. But
whatever it is, SummerSlam on Saturday.
We're switching to sports.
We have 602 freaking viewers according to my counter.
I love Kyle.
This is amazing. Wrestling streams. If you can, definitely make sure people follow. Well, I love it. It's fantastic.
Okay. Wrestling streams?
Wrestling streams are RASSLIN. Man, oh man, freaking amazing. A handsome awesome. 29 saying hi everyone. Hey there. How are you? All right. As we're in triple points right now. The winner of this gets to go over to Fast Money. Triple points. Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car. Someone had said something getting pulled over too much. That was Cleve's answer. And Cleve, big fat strike for you. We go over to you, Nick. Triple points. Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car.
The maintenance.
The maintenance. Frickin' ridiculous. Oh, that screw is $700? Number one answer. Very good. Back to you. Ronnie Davis, the man, says, don't talk about Oldberg. I didn't know he was still wrestling. It's disgusting if he still is. Okay, back to you there, Nick. Nick, triple points. Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car.
Goes to Cleve.
Oh, I'm sorry, to Cleve. I'm sorry, Cleve.
I don't have an answer, though.
Sorry. 5 seconds.
Oh, cleaning it? Let's go there.
God, it's just so
freaking
detail. Yeah. Best on Earth one. Thank you so much for the follow. Cleaning that damn car. 2 strikes, a chance to steal. Could be in the works. Over to you, Nick. Hold on to it. Triple points. Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car.
I'm thinking like you're paranoid that it's shopping cart, a bird's gonna poop on it. Just the paranoia of it. Of
the paranoia of this car.
Paranoia, everybody's coming to get my car.
Okay.
Harvey Danger.
Harvey Danger. It's a great song.
Come on.
I appreciate it when he performed.
That was amazing.
Let's see. Paranoia. No, a chance to steal.
Okay.
3 answers
Kira.
up there.
I'm listening.
Okay. Every time I'm with my guy friends and we see a guy with a fancy car and he's like, oh, he's got like a Corvette or something like awesome, you know? We're like, oh, dude's got a small. So I say the assumption of a small, it's got to be up there. At least one person said that. At least one person said that.
No.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Oh.
10 seconds.
What?
Okay,
you don't
so
think
I'm
so.
thinking.
What do you think?
I'm thinking too much. I hate this, but too much attention. Like everybody wants it, and like everybody like is always around it, and like too much attention.
All right, you pick my answer or your answer.
5 seconds.
And then
4.
Win or lose, it's your fault.
2. Okay, you're saying too much attention. All right.
Yeah.
If it's up there, you stole the points. You won the game. If not, the points stay with Cleve and with Nick. Let's see. Too much attention. There it is.
All right, hold on.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one to like give the points for. But I think jealousy is like people that are just like, oh, look at his car. I freaking yeah. Let's see the other ones. Here we go. Number 5 gets stolen. Number 6, gas. There it is.
Oh, come on.
Oh, gas. Yes.
You guys need to hang. These people need to hang out with my friends. They would all say small.
There it is.
I didn't say you were wrong. I just said I wasn't gonna throw the game on it.
Kira and Evan, congratulations, you're winning. It's time to play Fast Money. Who wants to go first in Fast Money?
I'll go.
Kira going to go first. All right, we're going to put Effin in his little silent chamber here. Okay, right there. And we're going to silence you. Hey, Effin.
Am I supposed to look at him?
Effin. Are you there? So now we watch a man that doesn't know he's being watched.
He's lost.
I think he knows.
I think you ran out of beer, I think is really what the case is. Oh, no, never mind.
No. You would never run out of beer.
Nope. It's still there. All right, cool. Kira, hi, how
I know
are you?
Ken, right?
I know, yeah.
Great. How are
it's
you,
amazing.
bud?
Oh, he's breaking into more beer, too. He's freaking all about it. All right.
Look at that.
Here's the way we play Fast Money on our show, because it's just a little bit faster this way. We actually have the two players now compete against each other. The winner of this plays Dong or No Dong, which is a Ray of Sunshine 21. Thank you so much for the follow. Play Dong or No Dong. If you win over 1 million Dong in the course of a day, you go to the Tournament of Dong. Dong is the Vietnamese currency. That's what we play for. All right, Kira, 45 seconds are on the clock. Time starts after we read the first question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm not. Okay, now I am.
Me neither.
Name something a turkey has that you don't.
Feathers.
Name something a waiter might take home with him after work.
A what? Wait, repeat
Name
it?
something a waiter might take home with him after work.
Food.
Name something a wife asks her husband to pick up on his way home from work.
Food.
Okay. Name something a woman fixes.
Dinner.
There it is. And then finally, name something a woman might do right after a man proposes to her.
Cry.
Cry. There it is. All done. Okay. Here we go, Kira. No pressure. First things first. What's something a turkey has that you don't? You said feathers. I thought you would say breasts.
I totally thought it, and I was like, no. I also thought a waddle. Like, what is that called?
That little thing there. Okay, survey says 40 points. 40, that's the number one answer. Good for you. On to the next one. Name something a waiter might take home with him after work. You said food. Survey says 35 points. Very good. Name something a wife asks her husband to pick up on his way home from work. You said food. Survey said 8. All right. Name something a woman fixes. You say dinner.
I says.
Survey says 49. Number one answer.
Hey!
And then finally, name something a woman might do right after a man proposes to her. You say cry. Survey said. Wow. Number one answer. That is a hell of a freaking round up there. 184 for Kira. I'm going to write that down here. And now we're going to hide those answers.
Thank you, Nick.
And we are going to unleash Effin' Stefan, who is once again guzzling his drinks. Hi there, Effin. How are you, buddy?
Pretty good. I just solved an entire Rubik's Cube before Kira was done.
I saw that. That was pretty impressive. I still don't know how. I'm jealous. Just to let you know, she scored 184 points, so you need 185 to win and play Dong or No Dong tonight. Otherwise, she's going to be playing for double the Dong. 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts after we read the first question.
I have a chance to give Kira double Dong.
Certainly do. All right, 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts after we read the first question. Here we go. Name something a turkey has that you don't.
Breasts.
Name something a waiter might take home with him after work.
Food.
Name something a wife asks her husband to pick up on his way home from work.
Groceries.
More specific.
Food?
I'll give it to you, I'm sure.
Wine? Okay.
Name something a woman fixes.
Sewing, clothes.
And then finally, name something a woman might do right after a man proposes to her.
Oh, right after. Say yes.
Yeah, that's actually very good. That's a pretty decent answer. Yeah, you would hope so.
That's the hope.
Okay, no pressure here. Let's take a look at her answers. I'm going to let you know now. It's she did very, very well. So let's
Feathers, that's a good idea. I was thinking, I was hungry.
I was thinking breasts, and I was like,
You were thinking breasts too? Yes.
Name something a turkey has that you don't. You said breasts. Survey says not a damn thing. Feathers, the number one answer. Next one.
Though.
Name something a waiter might take home with him after work. You said food. That's the number one answer, just like Kira had. Actually, not the number one answer. That was the number two answer. Number one was tips or paycheck. Next one. Name something a wife asks her husband to pick up on his way home. You said food. Survey said 8. The number one answer is in the grocery category. It's milk. Dinner was in the was the 8-point thing. That's why, yeah. So dinner and groceries are kind of two different things. Name something a woman fixes. You said sewing. Survey says 9. Meals, number 1. And finally, name something a woman might do right after a man proposes to her. You said say yes. Survey says 16. It's a lot, but it ain't enough. Kira, you're playing Don or No Don today.
Way to go, Kira.
It was the way it was supposed
Thanks,
to be.
Stefan, for the double dong.
154 people watching. This is by far our most watched free-for-all event in history. We appreciate Wrestling Streams HD for freaking being a part of this. It's so freaking nice. And now you're going to get to know the truth of the dong, the real dong. This is the thing that people come here for.
What is dong?
This is the thing that people strive for. Ryan to Atkinson, thank you so much for the follow. And to all of you, get ready because it's time to play this. It's a little dramatic there. Hi there, Kira. How are you?
Hi. I am swell. How are you, bud?
Doing very well. We're playing Dong or No Dong tonight. Considering we have all of these wrestling fans here, may I suggest...
wrestlers.
Should we have wrestlers? But like, is there a category of wrestlers? There's dead wrestlers. There's former WWE wrestlers. What are you thinking?
Former.
Saturday's SummerSlam performers. Like go off hard.
SummerSlam.
Oh, is there the roster?
Okay.
Yeah, go off the roster.
Whoever's left on the WWE now, WWE SummerSlam roster. Here we go.
We have John Cena versus Roman Reigns.
Oh God. Okay, we have it all there.
Oh, I know.
All right, here we go. So you have 26 cases here. Just to let you know, because she got over 120 points and she won, she will be playing for double the dong tonight. She has 20,000 times 2. There's 40,000 dong.
Prediction is up, by the way.
The prediction's up. If you want to guess whether or not she will qualify, you can put that in right now. And we do have 2 redemptions that I have to look at here. We have Chapman. I'll wait on that one. And what's the other one looking at here? So I got that one and... Oh, Samantha's dance. Let me introduce everybody to Samantha. Oh. Samantha's a guest on our show. That she's 4'10", and she also has a TikTok.
Cheers, Samantha.
She likes to shake her ass and disappoint her family.
It's Crystal Light.
It's Crystal Light. Very good. There it is. All right. As we were. The Golden Moody saying there's only like 15 people in that whole event. Yeah, they fired most of the freaking staff so they can sell to Comcast.
No kidding.
We don't talk about wrestling a lot, but I know a lot about wrestling. I actually, you know what? I just hung out with a professional wrestler's girlfriend who will be on the show, I believe, on Thursday. Who was it?
No kidding.
You'll have to find out on Thursday. There we go. All right.
I used to wrestle.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah. I was a really good wrestler.
Were you a backyard wrestler?
No. Get out of here.
Snob. All right, there we go. Okay, please pick your forever case. This is going to be the case you take the
14.
long haul. 14. Okay, 14. Roman Reigns. Now, I know. He's supposedly good at cutting promos now, but as far as I'm concerned, he is frozen in amber.
Him.
He's frozen in amber as being incapable of cutting a promo worth watching. That's what I remember. So, okay. 6 cases.
12.
Case 12. You can't see him. From West Newbury, Massachusetts. I've interviewed him once. Not a great interview. John Cena. John Cena.
Really?
Where is she? I don't see her.
Not there.
Love that.
Okay. 5 cases left.
2.
And just to let you know, by the way, a little backstory, because, some people, wrestling fans especially, they like the backstory. Kira has been on practically every episode of Free For All After Dark since March of 2020. We've had 8 tournaments of Dong. She's yet to win. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
She's been on.
Hey, Shawn, have you told the 133 people what exactly Dong is that we're playing for right now?
Yeah, so Dong, just to let you know, Dong is literally the name of the currency in Vietnam. It converts incredibly well. I actually do. Oh wow, that's a pussy.
Look at that Shawn.
It's
a hairy one.
It is a little bit. Oh man, a little tail right in your face. We play several different games. They're all Dong related. Occasionally we'll play a little bit of this, a little bit of this action. Play Wheel of Dong. Sometimes we'll play Ding Dong Ditch. We haven't played Ding Dong Ditch in a while. Oh my god. We'll play. How about Press Your Dong? We just brought that back. Occasionally we'll play the Dong Pyramid.
Oh, I missed the Dong Pyramid.
And if you're lucky, boys and girls, and I put the time in, Beaver 50.
Ooh, Beaver.
You're gonna like our show. Beav, thanks for watching. And if you're lucky, I put in some extra time, and we'll play Jeopardong.
I still want to play that.
Is Jeopardong. Effin used to wrestle with Effin Mrs. 23. Now he has kids and doesn't wrestle as much with her.
No, I just had an operation where I can wrestle whenever I want.
Oh, congratulations. There we go. The Golden Movie, thank you so much for the follow. All right, here we go, everybody.
Is there anybody that sponsors all this Dong giving away?
Oh, I'm glad that you asked. Yeah, the fine folks at Chapman Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram at East Aram Mojave. Chapman Chrysler Jeep in the Valley Auto Mall and the Chapman Ram Truck Center in Boulder Highway. Or actually, they have the other locations around. Whatever the case. Here's the deal. I know that you probably might not live in Las Vegas, and that's fine. Wherever your scrawny ass is, you bring yourself to Chapman, you get yourself a real car. 5 cases, Kira.
2.
Nikki Ash? Who the hell's Nikki Ash?
Sounds hot.
I don't know. She's probably hot.
Oh, almost superhero. The women's champ right now.
That's not the Nikki that used to mess with John Cena. That's a different Nikki.
No, that's not Nikki Bella.
This is Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
It's too bad. She was
the Bella twins aren't on anymore, right?
Was Nikki Bella hot too?
Built for built for speed.
Oh, love Nikki Bella.
For speed.
And Brie.
You motor
Next.
son of a.
Good Lord. Wow.
That was a lot.
I apologize for these sexist pigs around the show. Okay.
Yeah, Kira. Jeez, calm down.
Disgusting.
6.
Case 6. Charlotte Flair, daughter of Ric Flair, who is no longer with the WWE. How uncomfortable. Open that case, Charlotte. 1 dog. Very good.
I think I need to watch SummerSlam.
SummerSlam happening live here from Las Vegas, Nevada.
When is it tomorrow?
No,
Saturday.
this weekend, I think.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, is
You can come over,
Steve's dad doing a thing?
I don't know.
All right.
But you can come over to my house.
I don't know. It's at Allegiant Stadium. I want to be part of a super spreader event. Go ahead.
19.
19, another one I do not recall from my time. Well, I only watched like 2 or 3 years ago. Ray Ripley. Ray Ripley. Open that case.
Any relation to Chris?
No, Chris Ripley. That's 75. No relation. It's long none. Takeovers on Sunday. Oh yeah, NXT takeovers on Sunday. Is it happening here in town? I haven't heard anything, but it could be. I don't know.
Takeover. 20.
Man, Vince McMahon's got to sell this thing. They really, honest to God. Like, I you know what sucks is I got back into wrestling like 5 weeks after freaking CM Punk left, and then I watched all the things that CM Punk did and was like, well, I missed the good times. Damn it. Now he's coming back. I can't wait to watch Friday. Oh, wow. It is going to be great. All right, here we go.
I missed him.
20. Bobby Lashley. Open that case. Wow, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, finally, not finally, but 1 case left.
The hell? Let's go with 23.
23.
I feel like I'm in Star Wars.
Bird. Oh, bird. Oh, bird. Very good.
Nice.
Wow. All right. Get this call really fast. Hello?
Hi, we've been trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty.
Right. It's Sunny from the WWE. Everyone remembers Sunny?
Oh, I remember. God. She out of jail?
I should probably.
Filming another porn?
Is she out of jail?
I had the biggest crush on Sunny. I got like an autograph from her when I was like 12. I was like, man.
Shut up, bitch!
Very good. Very good. Sunny, man, she was a freaking delight. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Sunny. All right, goodbye. Be safe. Stop drinking. Okay, here we go. 47,000 dong. Dong or no dong?
No dong.
No dong. Bye-bye. Beaver 750 says she's a hoe, man.
She is.
Back in the day, although wasn't she like she was messing around with like Bret Hart,
Everybody?
I think. Yeah, she
Everybody?
but when you're 12, you don't know the evil that lays within a woman. So you're just like, you know, my heart was full. I was just like, wow.
All right. Will you bitches get some?
What are you doing? He didn't kick the dog. He just motioned with his foot.
He didn't. Yeah, he
he's
didn't.
a lover of animals. Just
Kid
not a
over here too. What is going on in this house?
As if he doesn't know.
Okay, we continue. Oh yeah, by the way,
10.
also worth noting, by the way, she can qualify with $1 million, by the way, double the dong tonight, or if she gets 69,000 as an offer on the nose, she will qualify in the purest way possible. Okay, back to Kira. What 12? What number do you want?
10.
10.
Please.
Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair. She's gonna lose. Open Bianca.
Why did you say that?
Wow. Kira, you are, I'm going to be honest, you're performing on the biggest stage right now. Typically,
I know.
Kira
is your WrestleMania.
The last time she played this, she literally set the record for the worst game we've ever had. So, who's
It's not
to say?
possible now, so.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you, Kira. Dude, did we do a prediction?
Had.
Did I miss the prediction?
You did miss the prediction. Yeah.
Did miss it.
Crap.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Mizu Tony says, I thought Bianca's match was canceled. It could very well have been. Somebody tell CBS Sports that. I don't know. Just reading it off the thing. Okay. What case we're doing here?
26.
26. 26. Sasha Banks.
A lot of people that we know are going to be there.
From
Sasha Banks.
From Boston, Massachusetts.
Love her.
I believe cousin of Snoop Dogg.
Yep.
Love
Really?
Sasha.
Open that case.
Are they like first or second cousins, or are they allowed to make out or no?
Or maybe a niece. I don't freaking know how it works out, but there's definitely a relation.
Love that girl. Let's go with 17.
17. Edge. Edge, open that case. Oh, wow. What is happening?
You are destroying. I am so
Now,
glad I gave you
just to let
double
you know,
dong.
This is kind of like high school. Historically, you do not want to peak early in this game because the later rounds are a bitch. So this could be bad. We'll see.
I peaked early.
I'm
Look at me.
here for a good time.
Beaver 50 says, I forgot how this works. I'm too high.
Welcome to our world.
Welcome
yes.
to, yeah.
Okay.
Like, listen, all you have to know is we're playing for dong, for Vietnamese dong.
5.
Case 5. Seth Rollins. Man, who was the so freaking like he was had so much heat, gets injured, comes back, and they freaking don't like book him the way they should.
Yeah.
This is why I left, because like they don't even know what they're friggin' doing. Seth
I
Rollins.
missed the Shield.
The Shield was great. Nice. Kira, honest to God, this is sick. This is sick.
Do you have a cheat sheet?
If I had a cheat sheet, I wouldn't be the biggest loser. Let's do 7.
7. The Usos.
who are Roman Reigns' cousins.
How are you eligible, Kira? I am impressed.
Who are you right now? I don't even freaking. Oh God!
Is that true, Nick Meister?
Wow.
What?
What Kira said, is that true?
The Usos are Roman Reigns' cousins.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
That's true. Yeah.
And The Rock.
And The Rock.
Hello. Oh, it's Vince McMahon.
Oh.
You're fired. That's what you know. He said. You're fired. He also said 90,000 dong. Dong or no dong?
Is Vince McMahon the meme where like there's like 4 levels of it and it's all like something and then the next one is like and then okay.
It's a bit that would have gotten him canceled today.
Why?
There's a lot of bits that would have gotten him canceled today, like dropping the N-word.
Vince.
Which you won't find on Peacock. Sorry, kids.
No.
That was during the John Cena era. That's not even like late 80s. Like they're talking like
won't find on Peacock.
He didn't move with the times.
This is how you know they're selling to Comcast, is that they pretty much gave up the rights to WWE Network in America to NBC's Peacock.
Oh, yeah.
What's
Watch LOL 521. See, what I'm trying to show is that I have knowledge of wrestling. While I don't watch it, I will definitely be watching on frickin' Friday. I'm so excited to see whatever they got lined up for
CM Punk is my favorite of all time.
Is that going to be like, we're going to do a watch along?
I mean,
can we do a watch party?
You know who's probably going to do a watch party is, actually, no, probably not.
No, he's not.
He's on staycation.
Maybe we have a watch along, but wrestling streams will be there too. I would strongly consider everyone watch wrestling stream, but whatever the case is. So
there's no free for all on Friday? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, there'll be a free for all.
Wrestling stream?
Okay.
Moody, Golden Moody saying that was pretty good. Thank you. There's certain things I try to also do, like the walk, but I'm not. It takes him. CM Punk is my favorite as well. How is it not? Like, just a guy that freaking knows how to work a mic, for the love of God.
Yes.
Is that a
scripting programming. Like everything from freaking American Gladiators to Guts when they brought that back. Everything's overproduced. Let a person that knows how to run the mic run the mic and let them just do it. Let me be surprised when they say something. Ugh.
Guts on Nickelodeon was awesome.
Guts was awesome. Then they brought My Family's Got Guts, and then there was like a backstories about the families and how they play together and what's it like living together. And then like freaking half the games were gone because we were just talking about stupid. God, where's Mike O'Malley and Maura Quirk? Maura Quirk was freaking gorgeous.
I only remember Guts.
Guts was great. Okay.
Yeah, Shawn.
Yeah.
It was asked in chat to provide an update of the predictions.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Update on the predictions right now.
So I don't have a news center like that other guy.
You don't have a green screen. Yeah, I know.
That other guy.
But you had 13 votes total. 9 were for yes, 4 were for no.
Okay.
And you know who that one?
You know who the one that's kind of running the whole thing right now. Yeah.
And then you have Chopper Harvey with 10,200 against you. A Ray of Sunshine with 310 against you. And the Golden Moody with 80 against you.
Only 80, but you know what though? Golden Moody's new. So that's a big risk for him. A big
Look at that Buccaneers flag, Nick. What a bandwagon fan.
The fan since 1996.
Oh, God.
That's pathetic. That's better than being a bandwagon fan. Mizu Tony saying CM Punk was rumored to go to AEW, but WWE has been posting him on their YouTube, so I don't know.
Oh my God! If he goes back to WWE,
they probably know that like there's a lot of heat for people searching that right now. So if you put it there, at least they're going to get the revenue from people watching the videos. So it's better.
What does CM stand for?
You never know.
I have no idea.
The rumor is Chicago made. He's from Chicago.
That could be it. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking things way more inappropriate. Okay.
Gassy Ethernet saying, I prefer Legends of the Hidden Temple over Guts. Now, okay.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yes, that was right here, but this is my my Nickelodeon, old school Nickelodeon like wall of fame. I have I have an actual pendant of life up there. I have the freaking Shrine of the Silver Monkey toy. Yeah, dude, I freaking I have nothing but love. And that's coming back this fall.
This was a little bit later, but do you remember Figure It Out?
Yes, that was the last show I wanted to watch because Summer Sanders, man. How do you say no to Summer Sanders? Gorgeous. Yeah. Love her. Did you have to say yeah like that, though? Man, you really made us feel
old.
Dirty. Okay, yeah, we are kind of old. It's funny. Yeah. Who voted in Kira's favor? Joe Quill says the number one with that. You know what the funny thing is? I literally just like on my Facebook timeline, I just saw a post from Summer Sanders. I'm like, why the hell am I seeing this? And I realized like back when frickin' Facebook first launched, I probably liked her page. Yeah. So I unliked her because I felt like a creep.
You know what happened to me, Shawn? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll tell the story real quick. So the other day, Miley was watching a show on like Netflix or something, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch was the mom in the show. And I was like, whoa. She's the Teenage Witch. What's she doing being the... Yeah. I was like, get out of here, you
I
witch?
love Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Just to let you know, this is also breaking news, at least to us. Because we're not marks. RCJ2 says it's actually chick magnet. That's what it means. And then Punk confirmed what CM meant during his trial against the WWE and the doctor. I mean, if he ever came back to the honest to God, if they were smart, they would throw literally every dime they have at CM Punk, but they don't like him. They genuinely don't see, even now, they don't see the freaking point. So, yeah, that would be amazing if they had that self-realization that they should get him because, man, that would be very smart. Okay, Kira, 4 cases. Here we go.
25.
25. The Mysterios. Open that case. Okay, wow, you know what, though?
Okay.
That is freaking still decent, man. That's sick.
Are the Hardy brothers still around?
I think I saw one of them was at an independent and indie wrestling thing on the East Coast like yesterday or the day before. Here we go.
Jeff is still with WWE.
Oh, there we go. One of them, man.
I believe Matt is in Impact.
Yeah. Matt had some issues.
11.
Sheamus.
Literally, Ireland.
For those who are AV nerds, how the hell do you shade a shot of Sheamus? Good God, Iris down. Open that case.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh.
Hey, that's fine.
It's on the smaller end of the 100,000, so that's good. Iris down, in other words, he's so freaking pasty white.
Yes.
All right.
That's racist.
We're going to go with 15.
15. Damian Priest. Never heard of him. Damian Priest.
Don't know.
Open that case. Very good. Wow. This is unbelievable. This game we're having right now is sick. You know, I watched a couple of episodes of Raw just to see how they were handling everything in COVID.
Raw dog.
Thunderdome.
You need frickin' fans in the stands for wrestling. Wow.
Yeah. Having screens or just nothing.
Is it weird?
It's not
is it awkward? Is it more awkward?
It's just like, you know what it is? It's a bad soap opera without the people there, like for pops and stuff like that. It's bad.
Yeah, they feed off the fans. They take the fans' reactions and they use them for their storylines, and you can't do that with nothing there.
Breaking news. According to Brandy, and this is kind of going off of what we said here in Vegas, vaccine required for Raiders home games.
Yeah, but how are they going to check 70,000 people's vaccination
Bring your card.
cards?
Bring your card, or if you have that little, you can use the digital verification as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, because they just made it so
your ticket.
You
they
have
scan
to have
everyone's ticket. Exactly, Nick. They scan everyone's ticket. They can check for a card. You don't got it? Beat it, bitch.
You have to have a mask.
That's true.
You have to have a mask, or you have to verify one or the other. So
that was the whole thing. Oh. I went to the Raiders game on Saturday. And it was incredible, and it was so much fun. But 100% capacity, 40% were wearing masks, and that's not even saying that they were wearing them properly.
Yeah, no.
And there's signs everywhere. There's people everywhere being like, no, put your mask on, put your mask on, put your mask on. And people are still like 70,000 people. How do you contain that?
The Raiders had the decision. They could have just said, no, we'll just require masks. But no, they're going the vaccine route. So there it is. And Ghost Tag saying that's the same way that they checked for Lollapalooza. And honestly, Lollapalooza, I was just in Chicago. They had 100,000 people for 3 straight days. And they had 200 cases. 200 cases.
That's not bad at all.
They were. Okay, back again. The people.
I went to a show on Friday, like a little tiny concert, and when I was in there, the guy, they were like, "Hey, you don't have to have your mask as long as you're drinking your beer." And I was
that's the workaround. Everyone uses it. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so I could be unvaccinated and
everyone
drunk.
just holds the beer the whole time. Yeah, no, it's obnoxious. So yeah, this will.
I got new beers. It wasn't the same beer, I promise. I was responsible.
Vaccinated can spread, but not as much as the unvaccinated, and you just at least know that you're not going to have a massive freaking thing where 7 people in the crowd die that day because of you.
Alcohol kills it. It's good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you'll never get COVID. Okay, 1 case left.
18.
Drew McIntyre. Open that case. Is he related to Joey McIntyre?
That it is.
But you know what, though? You're going in order, man. That's the freaking, if you're going to do it.
Hey, we're still good. Look, double 300 is only 600, so you're still up there, Kira.
It's Doink the Clown.
Is Dink with him?
Doink.
Dink.
Let me talk to Dink. Remember Dink?
Doink, dink.
Man. Mid-90s WWE. It was a weird time. 134,000 dong. Dong or no dong?
No dong.
No dong. Bye-bye. Still the 108 viewers. We know that we're not freaking really wrestling related. We're kind of like changing things around so we could be freaking appeal to you. We love you. We change things up all the time. We're goofy as hell. We're friends with Kyle King. We love Kyle King. We love wrestling streams. Thank you so much for the raid today.
Thunderhawk, right?
Can we clear up Ghost Stags? Ghost Stags has a question.
Oh, Ghost Tag saying, wait, F and Stefan not drinking beer? Yeah, that's obviously.
And it's PHAN. Come on now. There's no F in Stefan.
All right.
PHAN.
Get it? There's no F in Stefan. There's no F in Stefan. That's how it was named.
That's awesome.
You know that, Shawn?
I am quite aware. 3 cases.
Wait, have I told you that story? Of how F and Stefan became F and Stefan?
No.
Okay, so look, check it out real quick. When I was born,
viewers.
I know, right?
I have 108 viewers right now. You're freaking killing me. This better be a amazing story.
It's great. So when I was born, my mom wanted to call me Stefan. My biological mother wanted to call me Stefan. My dad was like, okay, STEFF. And she goes, no, there's no F in Stefan. And then he was like, it's PH.
I love you, but I hate you. All right, 3 cases.
Oh, no.
Can't you just let me have 5 viewers for once in my freaking life? God. All right. 3 cases. Pick a freaking number. 24. Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, see, Ethernet says EPH.
Oh, God.
I don't want to keep going in order. I need to go the other way now.
You know, you do have to get something else. But I will say, though.
I need to go the other way.
You haven't eliminated a single one. Does his camera get blurrier the more drinks he has? Yeah, in his eyes, yeah, for sure. Where's the camera? Ben. Okay. Go
he
out.
has 2 there.
I got a couple. Where are we going?
Screens are trippy.
All right. 2 left. Will you pick a case, please, for the love of God?
I'm sorry, 3.
3.
Number 1.
Wow. Sorry to everyone listening, trying to explain that to your children. What's that noise? Well, 3. AJ Styles, open that case.
That's an excited.
Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good at all. 1 of the 3 cases that are guaranteed to qualify you tonight.
I hate that guy. He's not even laughing at me, and I hate him.
He's annoying.
Beaver050 says, yeah, that was a moan. Is that what your moan sounds like, Kira?
No.
You guys remember Office Space?
That was a lot of power.
Some of your O face.
What does your O face sound like, Kira?
What does my O face sound like?
Sure. I'm trying to cling on to over 100 viewers. I know they'll stick around. Can you ride a pickle?
An electric pickle? An electric pickle?
Actually, that would definitely sell. Okay. Ghost Tags apologize to you, by the way, Evan. Okay.
I love you, Ghost Tags.
13.
Will not do a fake O for us. That's too bad. Almost.
I thought we got
Kira's
Kira O-face. Yeah, you've gotten my O-face a few times, but
You know. He did?
Smile like a donut.
Nice.
Not he.
Okay. Almost? I guess. I don't know. Here we go.
Almost?
That's good.
Yeah.
He's AJ Styles.
Hello. Hi. Oh, it's Stephanie McMahon.
Oh.
Stephanie.
Yes.
And Triple H.
Yeah. Stephanie McMahon had breast augmentation, Kira.
Oh,
Did you know
please
that?
give me some tips.
I remember that first show when she came back and something was different. I remember as a young boy, I was watching WWE and I'm like, wait a second.
Ew.
Something has changed. Your offer has shrunk a little. Shriveling dong, 110,000 of them.
No dong.
Playing for double the dong tonight. Beaver 50 says bigger is better is the best thing.
Bigger is better.
Bigger to have gone with gold
things
dust
around.
after doink. No, listen, I'm switching things up a little bit. Let's see here. Bing, 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 bing. Here we go. 2 cases.
1.
Case 1. Randy Orton. Randy Orton.
Okay.
Does he hear a who? Orton hears a who?
Here's a who? Oh, I was like, who hears a
Orton. Orton with an O, not a Fortin.
Orton. Not
sorry.
Orton.
You know, my jokes are hilarious. My kids would love them, okay?
Yeah,
F
sure.
you guys.
All right.
Okay, let's go with 21.
F7 has been muted by Nick. Just to let you know, by the way, you can mute anyone on the show for 169 bits. You just say, hey, mute that person. 169 bits, boom, 60 seconds of silence. Thank God for that. All right.
Of him drinking.
He's burping right now, just to let you know. Okay. Kira?
21.
Riddle. Open that
Who's
case.
Riddle?
Oh, he's the one that screwed us then. Yikes. Oh, is that your O-face? God, I hope not. That's
No.
rough.
That's pain.
Yeah.
In the worst way.
Oh, hi, Sable. Remember Sable?
I do.
Sable was delightful. Yes, yeah. Mm. Okay, thanks.
She
Bye.
is married to Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, man. That's a lot of person.
That's a lot of person. Good for her. 91,000 dong. You are shrinking rapidly.
Dong.
No dong. Bye-bye.
Maybe you can get to that
All right.
69,000.
69 still there.
Yeah, so's a million.
Effin, once again.
Damn it,
muted.
Effin.
Thank you, please. Yay. Oh man, Beaver, I miss Sable. I miss Sable too. Sable was a great diva before they renamed him from divas. Okay. Beaver says the millions in case 16. Now Beaver's brand new to the show. He could be right or he could be a liar for all we know.
It's
but
happened before.
Who knows? People have called the shot before.
Remember Don Bolton?
8.
Yeah, Don Bolton. Man, Don Bolton.
Don Bolton when he was brand new. Yeah,
He was great. Alexa Bliss.
Oh, Alexa Bliss. Love
Alexa
her.
Bliss.
Like her.
Okay. We are skating on thin ice there, Smethers. Here we go. Hello. Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent. Very good. Oh. Oh, wow. It's Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon's
Shane
O'Mac.
Wow.
What's that, Shane O'Mac? What? You're going to climb a large... Neon Smoker, thank you so much for the follow. You're going to climb a large structure and put your body at risk for a pay-per-view that only half of the people will watch because they're bored of that same freaking gimmick all the time? Awesome. Great. Thanks for talking. Bye. I love that Kira's going to SummerSlam but doesn't know who most of the wrestlers are that are performing there. Hey, listen, it's in Vegas.
We're doing
I do, and no, I'm not. No dung.
That was most of us in the NHL for the first couple months. The Golden Knights were here. Let's be honest. It's like, ooh, so what do they do with the black thing? Don't answer that. Okay. One case.
Oh, I'm not muted because that was a funny joke, Shawn. I got
sure. Yeah, your kids would have laughed too, I'm sure. Okay, here we go. One case left. Shh. Have a beer for me.
Yes.
You know what though? He is showing that he's still very capable mentally. He's like one of those like very functional drunks. There it is. He's like our Stone Cold. Except he's not rich. It'd be nice though if we were.
22.
RCJ said, dang you, that laugh woke up my kids. 22. Eva Marie. This is the last one on this list. Oh. Good. Oh, man. We are getting close to having a full house. By the way, oh my goodness, Ghost Stags just dropped a whole, but we're in a freaking hype train, everybody. Man, oh man, this has been a fantastic show. Honestly, we've had up to 75 viewers at certain points. This is the most we've ever had. Wrestling Streams, we love you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate
Hello.
that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Bye. Ghost Stags gifted a whole bunch of subs.
Oh!
Ghost Stags,
Wow,
we love you. 82%. Frickin' man, you're the best. 217,000 dong. You're getting close, but your insurance policy ain't there anymore.
So nervous. Oh, this ain't good. No dong.
Got the nervous gas.
I and sweats. Like
We
it's
have
not
officially reached
not
a
it.
level 3 hype train. Thank you.
Oh, to clean you.
All right, Kira.
I have a leather hair. It's not great. Okay.
You're not wearing
One case. Thank you again, Ghost Stags.
I'm wearing shorts.
Oh.
I'm sliding.
Is there a slip and slide over there? Or what's going on?
Yeah, a little
Thank you,
bit. My chair is leather, so me in shorts and leather chairs, just
nice.
Any girl knows. Yeah. Anyway.
69
for the choo-choo.
One case left.
Oh, I've been dreading these 3. Ugh.
Remember, Beaver050 saying, I'm telling y'all, it's 16. He also said, coochie sweats. So you have to consider the source.
Oh no.
5 man. Frickin' Ghost Tags. Thank you, buddy.
Ghost Tags,
Stefan. Are you kidding me? Effin' Stefan just gifted 10 subs.
Oh,
wow. Someone obviously hacked my account. Obviously hacked my account.
Mr. Fear420, thank you so much for the follow. Good God, now this is freaking amazing.
Call the bank and
you're freaking amazing.
Level 4 in the hype train right now because of Effin' Stefan and all of you. Thank you so much.
Here we go.
Savage Gray getting your sub. Awesome. Effin', you're the man.
You're the man.
9. I can't.
Yeah.
The reason I don't subscribe is because I don't pay for Prime. Big fan though, even if I don't pay. Listen, it's fine. Well, just let you know, by the way, the bits that we get, whatever's left over after paying out all the dong at the end of the month, the Tournament of Dong winner gets to determine which nonprofit it goes to. I make no money here. Case 9.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
The Honky Tonk Man playing.
Hell yeah.
Level 5, baby.
Come on.
Level 5.
Give me a good case.
Oh, I'm coming on.
5.
I'm coming on.
It's all over.
Again.
It was the
unbelievable.
It was the cookie switch.
Don't want to peek early.
I dreaded those 3.
Oh my! I had confidence. That's why I gifted those subs.
So
I was
did
trying to
I.
hype
I
up
had
the channel.
so much. Ow! I have a pimple in my eyebrow.
Oh my gosh.
Ow, I have a pimple in my eyebrow. Ad quote, please. Go Ashley is saying no. Beaver saying ha ha ha. Spoon DJ, whoa. Kira, go. I foiled y'all, says Beaver 050. Damn it, Beaver, you got us again.
He's a heel.
Damn it.
One of the 4. Or one of the 3. Damn it.
Oh, man.
All right, well, now it don't matter.
Total heel move there, Beav. Wow, Effin, you're the freaking man. I appreciate that.
This is
Is it still going for me?
This show was
one at
awesome.
a time.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Here we go. This is more of the normal Kira that we're accustomed to. Let's see what her offer
now
is.
we're back to
Ooh,
choking
I hooked up
Kira.
Henry Pickles.
Okay.
I love Henry Pickles.
We all love Henry Pickles.
Yeah, now we're back to choking
Kira's
Kira.
allergic to
No
Henry
dong.
Pickles. 1,500 dong. She says no.
As far as we know, I've never actually tested pickles. So
Anything but the million should be an offer. That'll be enough. See, the thing is that came up. That was delayed because of. That's how he sent in all the subs, and that got delayed. Because that shows you how soon. Oh my God, Rebel Gaming. Thank you, buddy. That shows you how
this though.
Like that could have been. You could have been something, but then it's funny because of the delay. One case.
Yeah,
well,
funny.
now we know 16
16.
doesn't have the mill.
16.
Francisco, you're the man. 16. Here we go. Open that case.
$5,000.
There it is. That's the lower one. Take a look at that offer. Sir Jonjo, you've been gifted a sub. Thank you again. Rebel Gaming. 2,700 dong. Dong or no dong?
No dong.
Halo D1. Goodness gracious. This has been a frickin' show. Just to let you know, by the way, after we do this, we then will send our viewers to another thing. We find a random person on the internet, and we try to raid them with the phrase that raids. We get them to try to sing Backstreet Boys and Tell Me Why. We'll just put Tell Me Why in the comments. We'll see if they sing it. If they do, we raid. If not, we move on. 14 to 4.
Or we do a friend of the show.
Radio fan.
What's up, radio
Or we do a friend
fan?
of the show. We can do that too.
Switch, why not?
What are you going
I
to
got nothing to lose. Switch.
do? Switch. All right. 4.
I got nothing.
Let's see how bad you suck tonight. Pretty bad. Hey. What do you do with these bits? Thanks for asking. Let's say 40,000. So 41,000.
Double D, nice question.
So the bits that are donated here, I don't make any money off this show. We end up paying out the dong, and then whatever's left over at the end of the month, we end up giving to a charity of whoever the last champion is, their choice. Kira just won herself 41,000 dong for a grand total of $1.79.
That's about my average. Thank you very much.
That's actually way above average for you, to be quite honest. But that was a 179. That is great. You can't even buy a soda for that nowadays. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. We have 99 viewers. We honestly hung on to over 100 viewers for a long frickin' time. We love the fact that you guys.
Kira, I gave you double the dong and you only got $1 and some change.
I lasted a long time, longer than usual. Leave me alone.
I've said that before.
Yeah, but I mean, 2 minutes is 2 minutes.
F and Steph and everybody.
Never enough dong.
Great to see you. Kira, we love you, bud.
Love you too, bud. Thank you.
We go over to Cleave the Land. He's a fantastic streamer as well. Actually, frankly, all of these people are fantastic streamers. Let's give everyone plugs in a second. Also, Nick Daniels, we love you, buddy. He doesn't stream, but he loves watching
No,
streamers.
but he's a mod. He's a mod for everybody.
He's a mod, and he also has a healthy stream. The more you know.
Oh, yeah.
No, he doesn't. I've seen
He's more into watching.
He played swords.
He's a dribbler.
Yeah, he's into watching.
Follow Kira at Finding My Perfect Awkward. Follow Effin Stefan at Effin Stefan. Follow Cleave the Land at Cleave the Land. There you go.
I gave all 3 of them shout outs earlier.
That's fantastic. There we go. So there's Cleave.
Look at you doing mod work. You are the greatest
There's
mod
Effin.
ever.
Nick, you're a
And there's
great
Kira.
mod. I'm so happy.
We do this Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday every single weeknight, except for Wednesdays, because, I need to see my kids occasionally. Okay. Now we go over to Twitch. We see who's on, first of all. Do we have any... You know what? Wicked Penguin's on. We could really... Now, Wicked Penguin's a freaking delight.
We haven't rated Wicked in
We
so
haven't rated
long.
Wicked in a hot second. We could see what she can do for the raid.
I love Wicked Penguin.
Wicked Penguin is a delight.
Yeah, she's good people.
She's from Colorado. She is 420 friendly. She likes Zelda. She has an adorable dog, and she's a freaking riot.
3.
So
3 dogs.
Huh?
She has 3 adorable dogs.
I know she had.
And big fan of snakes.
And she has snakes.
Her boyfriend has 1, and she has 2, and then 17
She does have snakes. You know what? If we're very nice, maybe she'll do her Jake the Snake situation here.
Julie's a monster hunter.
Okay, so she has 10 viewers right now. We could really F up her world right now. I think that'd be great. So let's see what we can do.
Ask her. Are you going to say, tell me why?
Of course.
Okay.
Oh,
You have to
yes.
you have to do this
Those ones.
Tell me why and make it good.
They're so, straightforward.
Make it good.
Yes. I love that she was voice.
Tell me why you ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I'm never gonna feel this way. I want
He's got the
it
lyrics all right.
Was that good? Was that a 10 out of 10?
Lyrically, a swing and a miss.
Tell me why. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to embrace it. What if I sing it with a duck on my finger?
Okay, hold on.
Lyrically,
She's
a
gonna
swing
finger
and a
duck
miss.
for us.
Lyrically, yeah, it's incorrect.
Is your finger?
I could sing it with a
in the
duck.
duck's- in the-
That just means we appreciate her musical
Lyrically.
taste.
That makes
so
me
much better.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
That poor duck.
We're about to raid her. Guys, be funny, be kind. She is a freaking riot. And
she's a saint.
She's like,
Finger
honest to
duck.
God,
I
like,
love
if you're,
you.
I love her.
if you're a
Finger duck
nerd, if you're like a nerd, and I'm a nerd, if you're a nerd, like, this is the dream girl for, like, nerds.
Wait, are you out of the cutscene yet? Holy crap.
Hey, I don't want to brag,
There you
Shawn,
are.
but
Look,
Wicked
look at
Penguin is
Taco.
a part of this family because I brought her in.
Of course,
Because
you brought a
I
lot of
originally
people.
A lot
rated
of
her.
people
You
are.
gotta look at Taco's
A lot of
face.
people are.
I'm
We have
concerned.
37 viewers that are ready to raid her, and we're going to do it right
go.
now, and we're going to sit back and we're going to watch
Oh,
this go
really?
down. Ashley, oh,
There
yes,
you
there's
are.
a show tomorrow night.
Okay.
She's fingering a duck. Here we go. The raid begins.
There you
We'll see how this
go.
goes.
Now
Here.
you're HR8.
So where is Peacock?
Right here.
Oh,
Where's Peacock?
Hell yeah! The banana button! Hello! Oh my god! Beats! Hey, what's up? F and Stefan!
Oh, hey, everyone's here.
Hell yeah, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome, Free For All Show. Thank you, F and Stefan, for continuing that sum for 7 months. 7 months! I keep telling people that we're almost making babies because I've been on Twitch for about that time. 8 months-ish. Oh, Cleve! Cleve doing the sub. Hello, how are ya? Raid.
Oh,
Ronnie Davis, the man.
It's Macho T. Thank you for the follow.
Sorry.
There's a lot going on right now.
That was more of like a loud noises. Wait, what is happening?
F and Stefan yet?
What's happening right now? Wait, hold on. Free For All Show on the radio.
I heard that.
37. Hell yeah! We got it. Okay.
So
Catching
typically,
up on
Let's
chat.
have
Welcome.
eyes.
Hello, Joe. How are you?
viewers.
Hello, BSOC50. What's going on?
so just to typically let you know, what we typically do is we will go on Twitch and we'll just find a rando that sometimes when people are doing test streams, they don't even know they're on freaking camera. And we'll find a rando and we will just like lurk and
those are some of the best.
Oh, they're
Some
freaking
of
Yeah.
the best.
awesome. They're awesome. So watch tomorrow if you want. We appreciate freaking Wrestling Streams HD. Thank you so much for the raid today. Even though it was indirect, we'll take it via Kyle King. Thank you, Kyle King, for
Absolutely.
Kyle's on tomorrow, right?
Kyle is
Kyle,
on
yeah.
tomorrow. Kyle will be on the show
am I-
tomorrow. So maybe Wrestling Streams will watch Tuesday night, whatever the frig is going on.
Tuesday night
NXT, there we go.
Thunderhawk.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do it again. Sure, right. Cal King will be on our show, and we appreciate you all. We know we're not definitely the wrestling stream, but we appreciate the fact that you stuck around. We did drop from 800, but those other jabronis, you guys stuck around. Thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow.
Mostly my fault.
Peace.
Bye.
Doodles.
Oh, and Vince McMahon, dude, retire.